Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is one of those videos where I'm gonna have to put my foot in my mouth. And the reason why I say that is because I did something that I told myself I would never do. And what that is, well, see for yourself. I don't know if you guys were able to see that or not, but I ended up getting a caiman. And on this channel, actually, I said that I would never I would never get into crocodillian species. But the opportunity came up and I could not pass it up. And yeah, so that's why I say I have to put my foot in my mouth on that one, because I went against what I said I would. So the main question of this video is, was this a good idea for me to get? And the answer is probably no, but I'm going to go into the reasons why I did it and why I ended up getting this caiman, and kind of things you should think about before getting one. So that's kind of what this whole video is about, and obviously just to introduce the caiman to the channel because it's freaking awesome. So what I have here is a female spectacled caiman, and these guys are found, I want to say they're the most widespread of any crocodillian species, and they can be found in South America and throughout Central America. So really cool animals, and don't worry, I will be taking her out so you guys can get a closer look at her. But she's a female. The females of the species stay a little bit smaller, around 4 to 5 feet when they're full grown, and the males can get up to about 6 to 7 feet on average. So fairly small species of crocodillian, but still, I mean, overall, still large for a reptile. So you definitely gotta have the space if you want one of these guys. And so this is the setup I have her in right now. And so this is just a 300-gallon tub, which honestly, I'm starting to think it might be a little too big for her. But a 300-gallon tub. I've got a water heater right here that heats up to 270 gallons, which that heats up this water fine because I don't actually fill this whole tub up. I've got a fan right here to kind of get some circulation and some flow into the water so that things like mosquitoes don't really want to lay eggs in here. And it pushes that warm water that the heater heats up, pushes it around. Then I also just have 2 cinder blocks here and a log, and then the heat lamp that goes right here. So on this side, I got the power sun bulb, that's the daylight heat lamp. And then over here on this side, I put a ceramic heat emitter so that at night, when I turn off that light, the caiman, she'll still have heat and it won't light up. So it'll be completely dark in here still while also getting that heat. So why did I get a caiman? Because I've been talking about how for most people, getting something like that is a bad idea. And I still believe that. I still believe that owning a caiman for most people is a bad idea for a multitude of reasons. The main reason is that these guys, especially when they're older, they need a lot of space, and a lot of people don't have the space to keep them. Luckily for myself, I have that space. So that's one of the reasons why. Then the other reason why is just because they're so damn cool. I mean, they are really cool looking. There obviously is a risk factor in it. I mean, even though this is a smaller species of crocodillian, caimans are no joke, you know? They could still take off a hand if you're not careful. They could still take off fingers if you're not careful. You know, it's a lot easier than dealing with something large like, say, an alligator or any type of crocodile. But there is still that risk factor in it. And so, you know, I know what I'm getting myself into by getting
Okay, I don't know what happened there. These GoPros are going to be the death of me. I don't know why my sound cut out, but I went to go edit my video and noticed that there's no sound. So this is a couple days later. As you can see, I'm wearing a different shirt, but I don't even remember what I was gonna say. But anyways, just I don't recommend getting a Caiman for most people, but if you were thinking about it, then just make sure that you do a lot of research and just understand the risks, because I wouldn't get this Caiman if I didn't already know the risks that were involved with it. And again, if you know what you're doing, you can limit those risks, but you know, on the off chance that something may happen, you just got to know what you're getting yourself into. But I don't want to get into all the negative stuff because this is a positive video. I am super excited to have this girl and super excited for you guys to be a part of this and to watch her grow. And I would be lying if I said that I didn't get this Caiman because I just thought she was cool. Like, that was obviously a big reason why. I just think Caimans, crocodillians in general, are really cool. But also just another part of it as well is the education aspect of it. Obviously this channel is all about educating people on animals and reptiles, and you know, I like animals that are misunderstood, and I like being able to kind of change people's perspectives on those animals. And this is another one of those animals that is misunderstood, and I want to try to change people's perspectives on caimans, crocodilians, alligators, whatever it may be, to just show that they aren't the mindless, you know, killing machines that a lot of people think that they are. And so I'm not going to say that's the biggest reason why I got her, but it is a reason as well, and I'm excited to kind of share that with you guys. So with that being said, in my original video I said a lot more than that, but I don't remember what I was talking about. So with that being said, now the next clips you're gonna see is me taking her out and kind of talking to you guys a little bit more about her, and you guys are gonna be able to get a little bit more of a close-up view on her. And there's gonna be some underwater footage that I took that I thought was pretty cool as well. So that's what's gonna happen right now, and I will see you in a little bit. Here she is, guys. This is the female spectacled Caiman. Get a little close-up of her. She's a little stressed, a little upset right now. As you can see, she's making those noises. She's calling for her mom. That's what these babies do in the wild. If they're under stress, they make that sound, like that sound, and that's basically them calling for their mom to come protect them, because crocodilian species, most of them for that part, the mothers take care of their babies, and that's unlike a lot of reptiles. Like I said, spectacled caimans are the most widespread crocodilian species that there is. They range all throughout South America, into Central America, and I think even into Mexico. So yeah, they have a very large range, and they inhabit many different habitats, and so they're really, really adaptable that way. Oh, and don't judge me for wearing the same shirt in this video that I wore in my last video. I had to wear my Steve Irwin shirt. If I'm gonna be talking about caimans, I gotta wear my Steve Irwin shirt. I'm not gonna hold her for too long because she is a little stressed and I don't wanna stress her out too much, but I did wanna give you guys just a closer look at this beautiful girl. And she's about a year old right now, so obviously she's got a lot of growing to do. She's still small. Can't take off my finger just yet, but pretty soon she'll get to that size. I forgot to mention, I've kept her water at about 78 degrees, and that seemed to be working out. She hasn't ate for me yet though. Now that's normal usually when you get a new baby, baby reptile. A lot of times you don't want to try to feed them right away because they're scared and they're not gonna want to eat for you. I waited a couple days after to try to feed her some chicken. She didn't want it. But that's part of the reason why I put the minnows in there. That will give her some food. Maybe if she, you know, at night when it's dark in here, when I'm not coming in here and bugging her, she'll get to nibble on those guys and she can catch them. And it gives her that enrichment of trying to hunt for stuff. So I think she's been nibbling on a couple of them. I see that there's a little less than what I put in there. So I'm hoping that she was actually nibbling on some. But yeah, like I said, the enclosure that I have her in, this tub that I have her in, might be a little large for her too. And that might be part of the reason why she doesn't want to eat. She might just be a little scared. But now that it's the end of summer and it's starting to get cooler out here, I'm gonna eventually have to move her inside the house, and so I'll put her in a smaller tub, probably one of my 55-gallon tubs. It's getting cold, it's starting to get colder. These guys aren't very cold tolerant. They're not like alligators, so they're not very cold tolerant. And this shop isn't insulated. So I don't wanna leave her out here and risk having a power outage and her heaters go out or whatever. So within the next, probably week or so, I'm gonna be moving her inside when the weather starts to get colder outside. But you guys, I'm super excited. I mean, these guys, look how awesome they are. Like, I'm holding a real life dinosaur right now. For anybody out there, again, like I said, I can't stress this enough, this is not a good pet, okay? I'll be quite honest with you. I got it because, I've owned reptiles my entire life and I have the space for them. But for the average person, living in the suburbs or living in, just a regular house, but you don't have the property or whatever, I wouldn't say it's a great pet. And if you don't have the experience, it's probably not a great pet either, because like I said, once she gets to be full grown, once she gets 4 or 5 feet, one mistake from me and, we're talking a major hospital visit. So really, if you were considering getting some type of crocodillian, a caiman, anything, just do your research. Like, really do your research and know what you're getting yourself into, because this is not your average pet. And I wouldn't even consider these guys a pet. They aren't really meant to be pets. So just take that into consideration and just don't be impulsive about it. That's all I can really say. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you not to get one, but just know what you're getting yourself into. I know, you're getting stressed out. I'm gonna have to put her away soon. She's getting a little feisty. She wants me to let her down. So I'm gonna go put her back and then we'll finish out this video.
All right, you guys, so as you can see, the sound went out again at the end of this video when I was making my outro. And I really just want to get this video out, so I'm not gonna make a completely new outro. So I'm just gonna dub my voice over it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What did you guys learn from this video? Would you guys ever get something like a caiman? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure that you guys like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and please share this video. Until next time, everybody, my name is Pierce Valley. We are in Pierce's Planet, and remember, it's all about the reps, baby. Peace out.